So everybody is saying that the mayor's being paid by G Unit to say that 50 Cent is clearly winning against T.I. and the Harris family. Is that true? How much money is G Unit paying me? And what do I think about the 50 Cent and Max B collaboration? Listen, I want y'all to hit the like button and hit the hype button, cause we about to get deep.
Got up on some boss shit and linked up with the mayor.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes. Make sure you hit the hype button because it helps the channel in a major way. Ladies and gentlemen, is G Unit paying the mayor to do PR for 50 Cent while the Harris family continues to ambush him? All these things true? Is the mayor being biased on purpose along with other creators who may be getting paid by G Unit? Because everybody keeps saying it, oh man, you're being paid to do exactly what you're doing. Yeah, guess what? YouTube ad revenue is definitely paying me. Is 50 Cent paying me? Well, I'm gonna let you know throughout this entire video, okay? So first things first, what do I think about this record?
You should be polite. This is the purge.
I would never listen to this. Yes, I heard this, and this is complete trash. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice. Max B is terrible. And he's a rat. Yeah, he told. Everyone should know this by now. Some people are trying to move the goalposts. I'm not moving any goalposts. That man took a plea deal. That man is a rat just like T.I. is a rat. Facts. Now we can act as though that these things are not true, but we can all look at the fine print, look at the paperwork, look at what we saw, alright, over the years, champ. Alright, as well as just documented proof that these two individuals have rat-like tendencies. Alright? One of them have had machine guns with suppressors, and I mean a whole trunk load, and only got 1 year in the federal penitentiary. The other took a plea deal, which would also mean that he would tell on his co-defendant Paul Sims, who was involved in the robbery that left an old man deceased. Alright, Max B actually confessed, told on his co-defendant, and now he's a free man, champ. Yes. Now, do I think that Max B and 50 Cent should ever do a collaboration? Absolutely not. I'm not even about to run through this record. Was 50's verse anything? No, it wasn't. It wasn't anything. Alright, I also believe that 50 Cent is purposefully doing nonsense too at the same time. Alright, why do I think this? I don't think that 50 feels that he did something here, to be honest. I just don't believe that for any good reason. I think he's playing into the narrative that he's trash. I think 50 wants to purposefully play into the hip-hop narrative that he's garbage, champ. I ain't gonna lie. I think these things. I ain't gonna lie, but here's what I heard at the end of this record that I don't think a lot of people understood. But it seems like he's giving T.I. a big warning right at the end of this record. Take it.
You niggas gonna need backup. I promise I'ma make it spooky. Yeah, you gonna need help.
You niggas gonna need backup. I promise I'm gonna make it spooky. Yeah, you gonna need help. I don't think 50's talking about anything hip-hop related when he says that. I don't think he's talking about music. I think he's talking about something else. I think he's talking about the documentary. Or he could be talking about other things, so it might be bigger than just a documentary. But this is how I feel about the situation. Now, do I think it was a smart move to drop this record to fit the narrative that 50's complete trash? No. Do I think it's smart? I don't think it's smart, but maybe it is smart. Maybe I don't understand what's going on yet, and I have to follow what's going on, apparently. A lot of people think 50's doing bad, man, and this looks crazy. I think it looks crazy. I'm not gonna sit up here in front. This looks nasty. I also don't believe that this is a rap battle. I don't think 50's joining in on no rap battle. I don't think he's participating in no rap battle. The verse that he dropped here didn't seem like it was a verse that, to me, was like something that he thought was spectacular or astronomical. He probably had this in the vault this entire time, because around the time that Max B dropped this trash song, because I don't like the beat, I don't like nothing about it. At the time that Fifth dropped this trash song, bro, not Fifth, Jesus Christ, Max B dropped this trash song. Alright, it was about a good 3-4 months ago. I think Fifth had this verse just sitting along in the vault, because he was someone that was, alright, supporting Max B. Does Fifth know that Max B is rap? I don't know. Do I condone anyone working with Max B? Probably not. Do I think there's people moving the goalposts for Max B and glazing Max B? 1000%. Some would say this, that I'm doing this for 50, and I'm really not. I'm being honest. Like, again, this is terrible. This is trash. A lot of people are under the impression that Fifth is actually battling, but he's not really battling on record. He's really not. He's profiting off of this somehow. What he's doing is he's just used the Power Genesis theme song as a way to take a shot at Tiny and T.I. Made it very clear that, hold on, T.I., you forced Tiny to eat UPS boxes. He made it very what he was saying in that record. Alright, at least for that one little moment in his bars, okay? Now people will have to hear that on repeat when they're watching Power Genesis. Yeah. So he's gonna profit off that amazingly. Alright? Facts. That's just how it's gonna go. But that was cool. The whole theme song thing, strategic, well done. I don't know what the strategy is here with Max B. I don't think that's a strategy to me. The only thing that, in my opinion, that I think Fifth is doing is purposefully fitting the narrative that he's trash. Like, he's washed up, he's garbage. Because I don't even think that Fifth even gives a damn if he's even lyrical right now. I don't think Fifth gives a damn too much about rapping. I mean, you gotta figure, 50 Cent is involved himself in entertainment, with shows, movies, etc. He's more geared towards that. Fifth don't really care too much about doing any songs for real. He don't care about battling nobody. Fifth did all that already. When it was time to do that, nobody was outside like that. There wasn't enough people outside. There was some people outside, but everybody wasn't trying to go outside with Fifth. It's just a fact. Everybody was trying to go outside with Fifth. But now Fifth is bringing us this garbage. Is it purposeful garbage? Is it strategic trash? You gotta know that Fifth is crazy, man. You gotta know that Fifth is crazy. Is Fifth doing this on purpose? Is the question. That's what I'm gonna say. Again, I'm telling you that I think the entire thing is trash. I think the verse is trash. I think the beat is trash. I think Max B is complete garbage. I also believe in my heart of hearts that Max B is a rat. Very official people have told me and showed me that Max B told Champ. So again, I don't think highly of Max B these days. I'm gonna be real. Feel me? Again, people want this to be a back and forth. I don't think this is a back and forth. I also don't believe that this song is a response to anything. But if it is a response, I think it's a terrible response. I'm just gonna be real. It's trash. Like I said, I like what he did with the power theme. Strategic. I just don't see the strategy here. But then again, maybe it is a strategy. Maybe Fifth is doing something very diabolical that we just don't understand just yet, and it's gonna come when it comes. And he's trying to make it seem like he is on the losing end on purpose. I mean, would Fifth purposefully make it seem like he's on the losing end on purpose? I mean, let's just be real. The best record we've heard in this fiasco came from your boy Domani. Or records, I would say, because to me, Domani's the best rapper in the entire Harris family, bar none. Feel me? It just isn't something that is gonna be a long-term, long-lasting thing. This is only for the moment. Once again, we know for a fact that nobody's gonna sit up here and listen to King Harris outside of him dissing 50. You're not gonna listen to Domani outside of him dissing 50. You're not gonna listen to T.I. outside of him dissing 50. Like, you don't realize that T.I. has a single out right now that's still on Billboard actively. You probably don't even realize that because you're more caught up in the beef aspect of things. Now, a lot of people think that this is good for hip-hop. I don't agree. I don't think that this is good for hip-hop. Is the man being paid by G-Unit or anyone else to make 50 Cent seem like he's on the winning side. Absolutely not. I'm not getting paid by anyone. I don't even know nobody at G Unit. Actually, I might know a few people at G Unit, but I'm not getting paid by G Unit. 50's not paying me. Nobody's paying me. Nobody's paying these other creators either. There is no one paying anyone to sign with Fifth or anything else. Nothing like that. I have my own opinion. Yes, I'm from Southside. Can I be biased about the situation? No, I'm not biased about anything. I'm just being real. T.I.'s a narcissist. He's mad at what Fifth is doing, but I think that Fifth is gonna lose this no matter what. I don't think that 50 Cent is actually trying to battle on a musical level. I think he's trying to hurt pockets, hurt legacies. He's trying to take this further in music. He's not doing any music. He's actively not trying to do any music. He's actively not trying to battle anyone. So from what I see 50 Cent pretty much trying to be very strategic about some type of damage that he's gonna do that's gonna be incredibly devastating to the Harris family as a collective. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention too much, but you see the daughter, the same daughter that 50, not 50, the same daughter that Tip's daughter, I'm talking about. T.I.'s daughter, the older one, the one where he acts through Heimlich, she hasn't been in the picture lately. And truth be told, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but she definitely injures herself on purpose, meaning, cuts herself. Yeah, she purposefully, cuts herself for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason is, okay? I have no idea. I don't know why King Harris was at his grandmother's house for a long period. I don't know the reason. What was going on in T.I. and Tiny's house? We don't know, okay? We weren't there. We don't know, right? What happens when 30 accusers come, do a documentary, show evidence, etc., cry about it, have similar stories? What happens then? Because again, once the narrative is surfaces, whether it's true or not, this is damaging the T.I. and Tiny even further. I mean, they already lost their VH1 deal with the whole T.I. and Tiny family hustle, whatever the show was called. They already lost all that during the time of which they were accused. Now, Fifth might be doing a documentary with the same accusers who can make T.I. and Tiny look crazy, because supposedly the statute of limitations, alright? The statute of limitations is what saved T.I. and Tiny many trials or prosecutions or what have you, apparently. So, even with the statute of limitation, it doesn't make anything untrue just because there's a statute of limitation. It doesn't. You dig? T.I. is way too emotional. I think Fifth realizes this. I think Fifth is just putting stuff out here now because he's trying to bait them into something. Whatever Fifth just did with this Max B track, whether it's garbage or not, I think he's trying to bait in a way. I think he's trying to set someone up here. It looks like a setup, almost. Because this is how chat, like, for me, I feel like the whole Max B Fifth thing is purposefully garbage, bro. I think it's strategic trash. Like, I don't think it's good. But it might be strategic trash. I don't know how to explain this. Maybe I'm not explaining this right. Strategic garbage meaning there's a strategy to the trash. Like, I'm gonna make this trash on purpose to build a narrative around myself so people think that it's safe to do certain things. Understand what I'm saying? There has to be a method to this trashiness, this madness. Max B? Why? Max B is irrelevant right now. Yes, he's on the radio with French Montana ever since you left me. More calls, more go, since you left me. Yeah, okay. Facts. Big joint right now. Facts. Bigger Velveeta and French Montana. You know what I'm saying? Cool, champ. I just think there's more to this that we just don't know yet. Yeah, I don't think we understand what's going on here. I don't understand. But nobody's paying the man. The man ain't get paid no money. Nobody send me a couple right nothing. Listen, if I'm getting paid by the unit, that's a good thing. I hope that I do get some unit funds. I ain't gonna hold you. That'd be dope. That'd be fire. But champ, ain't nobody paying me or any other creator to have an opinion against what T.I. got going on right now. I just see the larger scale of this whole T.I. and Fifth situation because I watched what was going on. And I think people have a false analysis or a false understanding of what's going on. They have a narrative in their head that makes them think, hey, Fifth is just a bully. But how is he a bully? Like, what does Fifth do that makes him a bully? If he's attacking his ops and he's not attacking you, then is he really a bully? He's not picking on people who are innocent. That's never been 50's MO. That's never been what Fifth did. They had to do something to him first for him to react. So you can't be mad at how someone reacts if they're attacked, because that's crazy. You know, that's kind of a gas. You're kind of gaslighting someone if you're angry at the way in which they react and combat themselves against their enemies. It's kind of crazy, right? I'm just saying, gang. But hey, May's not getting paid by nobody. Just so y'all know. So anybody pushing this narrative saying, hey, the man said he ain't getting paid means the G Unit sent me to make this video. That's right, champs. G Unit made me make this video so y'all understand that, hey, I'm hiding the fact that G Unit is giving me money. That's right, champ. G Unit, they're clearly giving me money and they paid me to make this video so that y'all know that the mayor is trying to cover up for his under the table payments, right? That's why I would make a video like this slandering the Max B and Fifth song. Yeah. You got me, champ. You caught me red-handed. Oh, champ, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know, gang. I don't know what you're gonna do. But hey, one thing you should do though is hit that like button though. Hit the hype button. Hype button helps the channel in a major way. Make sure you hit the hype button. Also hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on all your notifications to get all of the mayor's updates. And one more thing. I need you to get them in that comment section. Yeah. Turn notification bells and hit that comment section. Let me know how you feel about all this, gang. Is the mayor a copper? Listen, I got one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. On, ready, gang. It's the mayor, the one and only New York mayor, F. Domani. And you rocking with the 10 favorite Showface news. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.